In this episode, we explore the Battle of the Frontiers, a series of intense engagements that marked the opening clashes on the Western Front. Taking place in August and September 1914, these battles saw the forces of France and Germany collide in a deadly struggle for control. The Battle of the Frontiers was not a single battle, but a series of clashes across the eastern borders of France and southern Belgium. This region became the crucible where the strategies and resolve of both the French and German armies would be put to the test. Leading the French forces during the Battle of the Frontiers was General Joseph Joffre, a steadfast and methodical commander known for his calm demeanor and strategic acumen. Born in 1852, Joffre had a long and distinguished military career, serving in various colonial campaigns before rising to the position of Chief of the General Staff of the French Army in 1911. Opposing him was German General Helmuth von Moltke the Younger, who had the immense responsibility of driving the German forces through Belgium and into France. Born in 1848, Moltke came from a distinguished military family. Moltke the Younger served as Chief of the German General Staff from 1906, succeeding his uncle and inheriting the task of preparing Germany for a potential two-front war against France and Russia. Generals Joffre and von Moltke, along with their respective armies, braced themselves for the grueling battles that lay ahead. The outcome of these engagements would be crucial in determining the initial momentum of World War I. The Battle of the Frontiers consisted of multiple engagements, each marked by intense combat and strategic maneuvering. Key battles included Mulhouse, Lorraine, Ardennes, Charleroi, and Mons. Each location saw fierce fighting as both sides sought to gain the upper hand. At Mulhouse, the French, under the command of General Louis Bonneau, initially reclaimed the city on August 7, 1914. This victory was part of a broader French strategy to assert control over the Alsace region. The French forces, including the 7th Corps, executed a swift advance, utilizing bayonet charges and rapid infantry movements to overpower the German defenders. The French 41st and 44th Infantry Divisions played crucial roles in the initial success, showcasing their offensive spirit and coordination. However, General Bonneau's cautious approach soon became evident as he hesitated to push further without consolidating his gains, giving the Germans time to regroup. In response, the German 7th Army, commanded by General Josias von Heringen, launched a well-coordinated counteroffensive on August 9th. Reinforced by 2 corps from Strasbourg, the German forces employed a combination of artillery bombardments and infantry assaults to retake the city. The use of heavy artillery by the Germans inflicted severe casualties on the French and disrupted their defensive positions. The Germans' tactical advantage was further enhanced by their knowledge of the terrain and effective use of machine guns. By August 10th, the French, unable to withstand the ferocity of the German counterattack, were forced to withdraw towards Belfort. In Lorraine, the French offensive, led by General Auguste Dubail's First Army and General Noël de Castelnau's Second Army, aimed to recapture lost territories and assert French dominance over the region. Beginning on August 14, 1914, the French forces advanced with determination towards Sarrebourg and Morhange. The 8th and 13th Corps spearheaded the attack, supported by the 21st and 15th Corps. The initial advance saw some success, with French troops pushing into German-held territory. However, the offensive quickly stalled under the weight of heavy German artillery fire and well-prepared defensive positions. The German 6th and 7th armies, commanded by Crown Prince Ruprecht of Bavaria, effectively utilized their artillery and machine guns, inflicting severe casualties on the advancing French forces. The ferocious German defense and the deadly efficiency of modern warfare were on full display in Lorraine, revealing the intense challenges of offensive operations. The rugged terrain and the Germans' strategic use of high ground further hampered the French advance. Despite their numerical superiority, the French were forced to retreat by August 20th, suffering heavy losses in the process. In the dense forests of the Ardennes, French and German forces clashed in chaotic and brutal engagements starting on August 21, 1914. The French Third Army, commanded by General Pierre Ruffet, and the Fourth Army, led by General Fernand de Langle de Carry, advanced into the Ardennes, expecting to encounter light resistance. However, the thick terrain favored neither side, resulting in disorganized and ferocious battles. The German Fourth and Fifth Armies, under the command of Duke Albrecht of Württemberg and Crown Prince Wilhelm, were well prepared and entrenched, making the French advance extremely costly. The rugged landscape, coupled with heavy fog and rain, turned the forest into a nightmarish battlefield where visibility and maneuverability were severely limited. Interestingly, the dense Ardennes forest had been deemed impassable for large armies by many military strategists before the war. Both sides quickly learned that these assumptions were dangerously inaccurate as they fought bitterly within its confines. The French and German forces suffered high casualties in the close quarters combat and artillery barrages that characterized this engagement. The battle ultimately ended in a bloody stalemate, highlighting the brutal nature of the conflict and the unpredictability of fighting in such challenging terrain. At Charleroi, the German Second and Third Armies launched a surprise attack on August 21, 1914, catching the French off guard and inflicting severe losses. The French Fifth Army under General Charles Lanrezac faced overwhelming German forces led by General Karl von Bülow and General Max von Hausen. The intensity of the fighting at Charleroi exemplified the ferocity of the frontiers battles. Despite their valiant defense, the French forces were gradually outflanked and subjected to devastating artillery fire. The German troops, utilizing well-coordinated assaults and superior firepower, broke through the French lines, leading to a chaotic and desperate retreat. The Battle of Mons, fought on August 23, 1914, saw the British Expeditionary Force make its stand against the advancing German First Army. Commanded by Field Marshal Sir John French, the British Expeditionary Force consisted of highly trained and disciplined soldiers. Despite being significantly outnumbered, the British troops utilized their superior marksmanship and defensive positions along the Mons-Condé Canal to inflict heavy casualties on the Germans. The German forces, led by General Alexander von Kluck, faced unexpected resistance as the British rifles created a deadly wall of fire, delaying their advance and buying crucial time for the Allies. An interesting fact about Mons: it was here that the legend of the Angels of Mons originated. During the battle, British soldiers reportedly saw angelic warriors protecting them, turning the tide against the overwhelming German forces. This story, though often regarded as a wartime myth, exemplified the intense and desperate nature of the early battles of World War I. The fierce resistance at Mons, coupled with such legends, highlighted the bravery and determination of the British Expeditionary Force in the face of daunting odds. As the smoke cleared and the dust settled, the true cost of these early battles became apparent. The Battle of the Frontiers had set a grim precedent, revealing the deadly power of modern weapons and the harsh realities of World War I. It was clear that the war would be neither swift nor glorious, but a prolonged and devastating struggle.